Hello, welcome. Thank you all so much for joining me here. My name is Charity, and this message is for Libra. So this is going to be a you and them love reading. I'll have your cards on one side and your person's cards on the other. This is someone you are connected to energetically, romantically, someone that you are thinking about, and someone who is thinking about you. I'm recording this message for the energies of January, but I ask these readings to be timeless and give you something you need to hear when you need to hear it. So for your cards, Libra, I will be using the Mystical Manga Tarot by Ren and Barbara Moore. For your person, the Fortune Telling Tarot Deck by Yoshitaka Amano. And if clarifiers are needed, the traditional Rider-Waite. So let's get started. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter? What is Libra thinking overall about this connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting this connection? What is happening in your heart space? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about your person? What intentions do you have towards this connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Okay, let's get the cards for your person. Spirit, what is the heart of the matter for the person connected to or coming towards Libra? What is the heart of the matter? What are they thinking overall about this connection right now? What are some things going on in the daily life could be affecting the connection? What's going on in their daily life? What is happening in their heart space? How are they feeling? How are they feeling about Libra? How are they feeling? What intentions do they have towards this connection? And what is a potential outcome in the near future for whenever you are meant to hear this message? Two more. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm moving some stuff around on my desk. Okay, let's get started. Heart of the matter, we have the Judgment card. The Judgment card, it's major arcana. It is a powerful turning point. When it comes to relationships, for me, it is like putting the past in the past. It is a new beginning. So when the universe just kind of blows the trumpets and says it is time, it's time to come face to face, to be honest, to be open, and to experience all the things we really came here to experience. I mean, the Judgment card, it's very powerful no matter what kind of reading that you're getting, because it's the energy of recognizing what you're really here for, what it's all about. And when you get to that point, like some of the petty little things that that used to matter so much and used to get you so frustrated and all that, it just doesn't have the same significance. You just have this awareness of who you are, what you want, what really matters, and everything, I don't know, it just begins to get a little simpler. It's not like everything's going to be perfect, but it is a very positive turning point. And if you've been dealing with something kind of major, like the worst of it is soon behind you. It is a positive energy. And when it comes to a relationship, can very often mean, if there's been challenging energies, if there's been difficult energies, disputes, miscommunications, all that's in the past. The people are just face to face and ready to be open and honest and move forward, create something new, have new experiences. With this being the heart of the matter, I mean, it's a pretty powerful card to lead into the reading. I think you are ready. I think you are ready for things to, just become smoother, easier, more open, more genuine. You're ready to be honest. You're, expecting that kind of integrity from the person that you're involved with as well, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on and move past any kind of petty things maybe that you've been dealing with. And It is, it is a very decisive moment. It is when the universe kind of comes in and gets involved too. And it can be a strong soul connection. It can be guided towards or meeting somebody that you feel a strong connection to, or reconnecting with someone. Sometimes it's the energy of wanting to resurrect something, but really for me, it's just a powerful turning point, and everything begins to get better. And I think you're ready. I think you're ready for things to get better. Your person, for the heart of the matter, has the Empress, Libra energy specifically, and Taurus, because this is the planet Venus. It's beauty, it's love, it's all the potential of everything that can be. When the Empress shows up in a love reading for me, it is the energy of that person, the one that, when you meet them, you suddenly realize why nothing was ever quite right, in the past in other situations, because it was just all part of the process of bringing you here, bringing you to this person. With this person thinking overall, the Empress, about the connection, they could definitely be feeling like there's tremendous potential here, that you could be the one that they've been hoping for, that they've been waiting for. I mean, this is a pretty strong start to the reading. Some of you could be dealing with soulmate, twin flame, or strong soul connection, but these are general readings. I try to have them reach everyone, no matter where you're at. But I do have to say, with this kind of energy just leading in, this kind of major arcana, and very significant for love and connections, it feels to me like both of you are just having this recognition who you are, what you want, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to move on from the past, and you're ready to be recognized, and your person that is coming towards you, or specifically thinking about you, is seeing you for you, and definitely feeling like there's tremendous potential. So that's a lot. Like, it's pretty intense energy. Just getting started here. For your daily life, you've got the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy could be significant. We're in Capricorn season right now, and the Two of Pentacles can be having a lot of things going on, a lot to manage, a lot on your plate. Sometimes it can be, having a lot of demands and responsibilities. At times it can be the energy of, focusing more on earthly things or your work, because, taking your mind off your emotions a little bit. Maybe emotions can be kind of tumultuous, but you might be kind of putting that in the background and focusing on some things that you have going on. But even when we put our emotions in the background, it's like it's still present. So with the Two of Pentacles, even though you might have a lot going on, you're managing it better than you realize. The Two of Pentacles it's a playful energy. There's balance here. It's knowing when it's time to work, when it's time to rest, and when it's time to put in energy to the things that really matter. We have this beautiful infinity symbol, which is the energy of aligning with divine. And when you align with divine and you align with your center, you make good choices about how to spend your time. But once again, I feel like with this card showing up in daily life, there could definitely be some emotion, some feelings, some stuff going on. And whether that is your priority in the moment or not, it is present. I think you are feeling this. I think you are feeling this connection. You're feeling the significance of it. But also, you're really... if the month kind of starts off and you're feeling a little overwhelmed, there is this light-hearted kind of playfulness about you that helps you to manage all the things. So recognize that, and you're more capable of, holding it all together than you even realize. So, also for me, the Two of Pentacles can be about decisions and realizing that you have room in your life for all of the things that you desire, all the things you want. You could definitely be specifically thinking about someone and thinking about how to make it all work. I mean, maybe your schedules are crazy, but something really, really big is happening in this connection, and you know that you've got to make time for that. Like, that can be that energy with that Two of Pentacles. Your person in the daily life has the Fool. Aries and Aquarius energy for me as a reader, but the Empress and the Fool energy together, it's like, I feel like you're it, and I do want to go for it. I do want to jump in. I am interested. I am attracted to you. I don't necessarily know where it's going to go or what's going to happen, because the Fool doesn't necessarily know everything, but they take a leap, based on faith, based on the understanding that what they feel in their heart is right, and they know that, no matter where they land, it's going to be better to have taken that leap than not to. It is cleared karma. It is a new beginning. So in some cases, could be somebody completely new you're meeting, or, maybe like, something just feeling really new, really positive, and really fresh about the connection. It seems like somebody, like I said, is having a realization about you with the Empress energy. And now that they've had that, I feel like they do want to explore this. They do want to see where this can go. And honestly, the Fool and the Judgment card is, this can definitely be like a lot of cleared karma and cleared like past energies. So if you had been feeling like you were dealing with a lot, that you might be moving on from it in a more positive way than you even realize. Things are balancing out, and it's like you've paid your dues, you've put in your time, you deserve to have, things get a little lighter and a little easier. That's just the energy overall. And I feel like this person is very interested in you. They are very attracted to you, and they are wanting to explore this. Now, in your heart space, you've got the Eight of Swords. Gemini energy could be significant, but the Eight of Swords is an energy of feeling stuck for some reason, like you can't do or say something that maybe you're really wanting to do, maybe because you don't know what's going to happen, maybe you don't know how the other person is feeling. But whenever I get like a Swords card, because swords are all about mental energy, about thoughts, and the only place where we're truly stuck is in our mind, and this card is really about the fact that you're more free than you realize. But whenever I get a Swords card in this placement, because this is kind of the Cups placement in the reading, the Emotions placement, it can definitely be somebody overthinking what they're feeling, maybe questioning yourself, maybe questioning, the connection, where it can go, what can happen, and maybe not necessarily knowing what to do. But when the Swords, a Swords card shows up there, you might not be trusting your heart as much as you would like to. Well, let's go ahead and see. Spirit, why do we have the Eight of Swords? With the Eight of Swords, though, things are not what they seem. Okay. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Cancer energy could be significant. You do have a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions. Whether you're allowing yourself to fully feel it all and kind of dive into that, I'm not sure, but the emotions are there. The feelings are there, and I feel like your heart is getting more and more open. I'm just going to relight this candle. I've been doing a few readings tonight, and I need a new candle. 1 second. I like to have a candle burning while I'm doing the reading. Kind of how I signify to my guides that I'm ready to channel. It's interesting though to have a candle. Usually I notice that before I get started. To have a candle go out and then need to be lit during a reading can be a sign for sure of a turning point, like an energetic turning point, and it goes really well with the Judgment and full energy that you have here. So Eight of Swords is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Capricorn energy could be significant here, but you might be feeling stuck because something to do with security, something to do with, what feels comfortable, what feels safe, what feels okay. It's not a bad thing. The Four of Pentacles is not a bad or negative card at all. It can actually be really positive. It can be like good news with money and finances, a promotion, because it is the energy of, having things that feel really secure. But at times with the Four of Pentacles, when it comes to love, it's like you're okay with the current situation. There's things that work. There's things that are right, but you want more. It's not that Ten of Pentacles, which is that lasting, beautiful, stable connection. It's okay, but you want more. But there is that fear that if I let go of, wherever this, connection currently is or what I have, maybe there won't be more, but there's always more. That's the whole, it's the way the universe is. It's always flowing, and holding on too tight sometimes can stop up, the flow of all the things the universe wants to give us. The universe is wanting to give you more. Sorry, my dog's making a lot of noise back there. The universe is wanting to give you more, but if you hold too tight to the current situation, it's hard to let that flow. So you could be feeling kind of stuck because there's something, currently that's okay, but you want more. And I have to tell you, there is more. Like, there is so much more for you, but there's definitely that recognition of trusting your heart and reaching and asking for more. Your person in their heart space has the 5 of Cups. Scorpio energy could be significant, but the 5 of Cups is that classic card of focusing too much on the disappointments, the things that have gone wrong, that, the ways you've been let down, the things that haven't worked, focusing so much on those things that you don't see the good things that are still standing. And I'm going to go ahead and get that traditional card so you can kind of see what's going on there. But with the 5 of Cups, somebody could be pretty disappointed about maybe the way they left things between the two of you. They could be feeling like sorry or sad about something, maybe disappointed. Maybe they were like hoping for something more, or they're realizing how much you mean to them, but they're struggling to believe that this can be possible, that this can work. So you see this 2 of Cups is here, that, that 2 of Cups, the potential of this connection. It's love, it's friendship, it's all those good things the universe is wanting to give us and that we're really meant to experience in a partnership, when, just to be happy with somebody that gets us, and shows up for us. And yet you can't see what's standing while you're looking at what's spilled. So this person could be feeling pretty discouraged, maybe about some things that didn't work out in the past, and they're concerned that if they take this leap, that they might run into the same mistakes that they've made previously. Or maybe some things happened with you and they're feeling kind of bad about that, and they're struggling to see that there is still potential here. And yet, there is emotion, there is feeling. You see the water here, they've got to be willing to face their emotions. You see the castle here off in the distance. To me, that represents like the connection. All of these things are still current, they're still present. There's all this potential, but you can't see it if you're looking at what has gone wrong, at what is not working. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a clarifier for that 5 of Cups. Spirit, why do we have the 5 of Cups in the heart space of the person connected to or coming towards Libra? Why do we have this 5 of Cups? Oh my goodness. We've got the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, 4 of Wands is one of my 1111 cards, I have to say, and 2 of Pentacles has shown up twice, and that it does, for me, have the infinity symbol. So for me, at times, it can represent those connections. We see how we have that 2 of Pentacles on both sides? Those connections that you come, into lifetime after lifetime with people, to have these interactions, to know one another, to play and experience life together, to have the ups and downs. Like sometimes for me, that can represent like a strong soul connection, and especially here mirroring on both sides with that 4 of Wands there, which to me is, it's one of my 1111 cards because it has the, 2 and 2 wands, but it is somebody wanting to take something to the next level. Now, clarifying the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, I feel like this person is definitely wanting to make some sort of decisive move. I feel like they might also have a lot going on, but it's like they want to work it out. They want to make it happen. They could be feeling kind of discouraged that maybe they made the wrong decision, they dropped the ball, that sort of thing. But with the 4 of Wands, the interest here is very strong. Aries energy could be significant, but this is somebody wanting to take things to the next level. Wands are action, passion, creativity, communication. And with the 4 of Wands, fours are all about, concrete things, building things, stable things. This is about building something, with someone else and really taking things further. This can be somebody wanting, if you're friends, they might want to date. If you're dating, they might want to be exclusive. If you're exclusive, they might want to get engaged, move in, get married, or, really commit, like that kind of energy. energy. And it seems like even though this person is kind of discouraged, I feel like they want to balance some things out in their life so that they do have this opportunity to move forward with you. So it's very clear. It's interesting that you both have these fours too, which is stability, structure, organization, all those sorts of things. That's what fours are all about. But there's definitely this energy of the potential of something that could be, very, very interesting, very exciting, but also stable. But it seems like both of you have to be, willing to kind of listen to your heart. You've got to get out of your head and just trust your intuition. And this person needs to, stop thinking about what's gone wrong and look at the potential of what can still be. And I feel like they're doing that. Now, your intentions are the Hermit. Virgo energy could be significant, but if you're feeling, kind of frustrated, not really, like I said, not really happy with where things are at, but not really sure how to move forward, you could just decide to take a little time for yourself and process. The Hermit, it can be kind of a quiet energy. It can definitely be like a lot of deep thinking. It is a very spiritual card, so you could be exploring some spiritual things, but it is very independent. The Hermit, climbs up on the mountain to align with divine, to think very deeply, to process, to be on their own, to have their space, to heal, to meditate, all of that. But when they're ready, they come back down and they're ready to, share all of these things that they've gained with someone else. But it is finding some stability and finding some independence. I mean, if you have been feeling frustrated, or like there is somebody that you're very interested in, but for some reason, you feel like you can't take that step and can't move forward, you might be taking a little time to be on your own and process. You could also be being a little bit quiet, which definitely has this person curious about what's going on with you. There's a little bit of quiet energy on both sides, and this showed up in Virgo as well. So if you're connected with a Virgo, and Hermit is Virgo energy, might want to look at that. Spirit, why do we have the Hermit here? Why do we have the Hermit here for Libra's intentions? Why do we have the Hermit here? 8 of Cups. Pisces energy could be significant, but this is somebody who's walking away from things that haven't been fulfilling so that they can look for their 9th cup, which is wish fulfillment, and their 10th cup, which is a happy, lasting connection. If something has not been everything that you've hoped, if somebody isn't, speaking up or showing up, if somebody is feeling like you could be their Empress person, or, that you could absolutely be the one, but they're spending more time focusing with that 5 of Cups on what's gone wrong than what's gone right, and you're feeling for some reason like you can't, maybe make a move here, you might decide to take some time away, take some time to process. Now, it's not like when somebody goes into the Hermit energy, or, with the 8 of Cups, kind of walks away from the things that don't serve to really look for something fulfilling. It's not like they're giving up necessarily on these things, but sometimes you do have to take a little time away. If something feels off, or if somebody isn't, showing up or treating you the way that you truly deserve to be treated, sometimes you do need to take a little time for yourself, a little time to heal, a little time to process, a little time to get focused and energized and think about what it is you really desire. And that's how, you set your intentions, how you anchor in what it is that you really want. Your person and their intentions is a Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius energy, specifically for me as a reader, because it is the planet Jupiter, it is expansion, it is exploration, it is movement, and all those things go with the Sagittarius energy, 9th house energy, which is just forward movement, travel, change, all of that. So that's me as a reader, but a lot of people also read it as the fixed signs, which would be Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus could be significant here. But it really is about a change, about a shift. And you started with that. It's like you are ready for some transformation. You're ready for a new beginning. You're ready to leave the past in the past. And it feels to me that this person is having some realization that if they really want to be with you, they're going to have to be ready for the same. They're going to have to, shift the energy. They're going to have to be willing to move forward. They're going to have to be, willing to, if they've been feeling stuck or, or stuck in that kind of energy of feeling discouraged and all of that, they've got to be willing to take some chances. And I feel like they want to. I really feel like they want to. With the Wheel of Fortune, the universe comes in and spins the wheel. Things that have been stuck begin to move. Things that have been down begin to, go up. It's luck. It's abundance. Things get more exciting. So I do feel like this person is wanting to kick things into high gear. I do have to say they might be a little stressed about exactly how to do that because I'm looking at their potential outcome cards, but we'll look at all that. But I do feel like they want to make a big change and they definitely want to move forward. They're hoping to have this opportunity and they're extremely, with all those major arcana, extremely interested in you. Your potential outcome is the Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, which is phenomenal, extremely positive, and the Knight of Wands. So the Seven of Pentacles is the energy. Taurus could be significant, but waiting with complete, total, and utter expectation that what it is you want is coming towards you. If you are taking a little time to go within, if you are taking a little time to process, you're doing all of that with the understanding that the kind of love, the kind of connection, if that's what's on your mind, what you're wanting to manifest is right there. It's right on the verge of unfolding. This Seven of Pentacles is somebody who's planted the seeds. They've waited for it to grow, and now they know, it's about to be ripe. It's almost time to harvest, and they just take a breath and wait for that perfect timing, that divine timing, with this understanding that everything happens, in its own way, in its own time. You might take a little time to wait and process and see, but look what happens while you're here in this energy of just kind of thinking about, the next move, what to do, what to say, how to move forward. You've got the Sun and the Knight of Wands. The Sun is incredibly good news. It is absolutely beautiful. When the sun comes in, it warms up the entire reading. It's open, it's genuine. It's like things, it's the opposite of the moon, because the moon can be confusion and mysteries and things not being what they appear. It can be secrets. Well, with the sun, it's like everything comes out in the open. And I feel like, because on the side of your person, I do see this energy of them kind of holding things in, stressing about what to say, what to do. I feel like it's definitely going to shift because some things are going to come out in the open. And we have the Knight of Wands here. Leo energy again, strong Leo energy showing up here. But the Knight of Wands takes action. The Knight of Wands is passionate. The Knight of Wands, wants to make things happen. Now, the Knight of Wands, we know, doesn't necessarily think everything through or know exactly how things are going to, turn out. Knight of Wands can sometimes be, just rush in and take initiative and be a lot of fire and a lot of heat. Doesn't necessarily, always know where it's going to go, what it's going to happen, but it is very spontaneous. And it's somebody who is very attracted to you, very drawn to you, definitely wanting to come in and show you how they feel. But like I said, they may not have thought everything through. We do have this Fool energy, which is also somebody taking a leap. But if this Knight of Wands person is somebody that recognizes, the Empress energy here and wants this Four of Wands, which is taking things to the next level, sometimes it just is that, moment of getting out of the overthinking and just going for it that shifts everything, into high gear, and everything begins to move and everything begins to happen. It's passion, it's communication, it can be messages, it can be somebody taking initiative. Now, in some cases, this can be you getting out of this energy of, feeling stuck and just going for it and doing whatever it is you feel like you need to do after taking a little time to process, waiting for the right moment. But it's connected to the sun. So whatever the case is, it is good news. It does make you happy. Now, your person, for their potential outcome, has a Page of Swords, a Nine of Swords, and a High Priestess. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, and for me, with the High Priestess, Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces, for me as a reader. But this person has their eye on you. very clear. They want to move forward. They definitely are extremely interested in you with all this major arcana here. The Page of Swords, they could be checking your social media, looking at your pictures, asking around about you, sneaking glances across a room if they don't think you're looking, that sort of thing. But it's somebody who's doing their homework because they want to know, because there's something with this High Priestess energy. And you know how I said there's quiet energy on both sides. You've got the Hermit, they've got the High Priestess. Deep thinking, very positive, energy, but a little bit secretive, a little bit quiet here. But it's because there's something that maybe they're keeping to themselves, maybe they haven't told you yet, that they're pretty anxious. They're pretty anxious about how to say it, how to express it, what to do. That Nine of Swords can be sleepless nights, tossing and turning, feeling anxious, overthinking, and yet it's really connected to what it is that they're wanting to say. Could be a lot of psychic energy, a lot of intuition, but this person, they're, definitely doing their homework, definitely very curious, maybe even a little stressed about opening up about something. And I'm going to go ahead and pull cards on that, but it's clear that something is coming out in the open here with the Sun. I think you're definitely going to be getting past this energy of, holding all these things in, but let's get a little more insight. Spirit, why do we have the Page of Swords? Why do we have the Page of Swords? Why do we have the Nine of Swords? And why do we have the High Priestess energy? Wow. Okay, I'm telling you, and I knew it from the beginning, this person, they're so interested in you. We have the Page of Swords because of the Star. Aquarius energy could be significant, but this person could be taking their time, could be, checking you out, curious, wanting to know, do they have a chance, because they're healing. They're healing from some things. Maybe something happened between the two of you. Maybe something happened in the past, but something, was a big shakeup for them. The Star comes after the Tower. Something fell apart here, and this person is beginning to rise from that. They're beginning to find themselves. They're beginning to become more and more clear about who they are, what they want. It is somebody who's learning to be more authentic. They're extremely interested, but they are, they're a little shaky. It's a little bit tentative here with the Star. It's like they're just rising from the past things, and as they move forward, it seems like they're pretty sure, about this Empress energy. They're not sure maybe if you feel that way. We've got the Nine of Swords because of the Two of Cups. Cancer energy could be significant, but this person, sleepless nights, tossing and turning, feeling anxious, because they're falling for you. Maybe they've already fallen all the way in here, because the Two of Cups, and that same Two of Cups, we saw in that Five of Cups energy that they were unsure if they still had that chance, and they're kind of focused on, the things that didn't work. Those feelings are present. Those feelings are current. That this is somebody who feels for you the way you feel for them. This is somebody you're interested in. This is somebody that you want to hear from. This is, an equal exchange of emotions and feelings. Two people deciding to move forward. I mean, with that Nine of Swords, all that anxious energy connected to the Two of Cups, that can just be all that anxious energy of falling in love. When you're in love with somebody and you just wake up and the first thing you think of, and you're anxious, you don't know what to do, and you don't know what to say, because you're falling for someone. But it's definitely clear this person is wanting to express some feelings, because we've got the High Priestess clarified by the Six of Cups. Scorpio energy could be significant here, but this person has feelings for you. I mean, with all of these energies showing up, the Judgment and the Empress and the Six of Cups, some of you could definitely be dealing with a pretty strong soul connection here. But I like to keep these readings general. This can be about any kind of connection wherever you're at. Take it as it resonates for you. But the Six of Cups is two people that get each other. To me, it's like somebody that just feels like home. Somebody from the moment you meet them, you feel like you can say anything, tell them anything. You talk to them about things that you never talk to anyone about, and then you step back and you think, oh my gosh, I can't believe I said all that. But it's because there's something about them that feels like you know them, you know? Sometimes it can be a strong past life or soulmate connection. Sometimes it can just be meeting somebody that feels like, you know, that just feels like home, feels like somebody you can be yourself around. It's a vulnerable energy. It's an open-hearted energy. Sometimes it can be nostalgia. Sometimes it can be somebody that you haven't heard from in a minute, you know, reaching out, saying hi, because it can be like a reunion energy. But it is somebody coming forward and coming forward from the heart. It's clear this person maybe hasn't told you the whole story about what they're feeling, but they definitely want to. And I feel like they just might surprise you and take one bold move with this Knight of Wands and tell you they feel like you could be their person. And they'd like to explore this and take it to the next level. So, beautiful energies. I love it for you. If you enjoyed the reading, please put a like on it. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. Something spoke to you and you'd like a personal reading, my website is charityjanice.com. I have tons of options there. And I am sharing a bunch of bonus content on Patreon, a few readings each month for the new moon, full moon, collective love energies, spontaneous messages. If you'd like to join me there, that's also in the description box. I want to say Happy New Year to all of you. Love you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon.